Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for October 2017. Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you were just guided, welcome. So, as I was shuffling your cards, when I'm shuffling before a reading, it puts me in a really meditative state. And, I start feeling the energy then. I'm open to feeling the energy. But then I heard a sound, and it was a real sound, but it shocked me and threw me out of that state. So I feel like something is, okay, let me finish what I was going to tell you first. So I had to recenter myself, re-ground myself, and I had to go back to the basics. Like I literally had to just count my breath, count my breath in, count my breath out. Literally count, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, as I shuffle to get me back to this meditative state. And I feel like this is, I feel like the reason this is happening is because some of you are definitely going through some difficult times. And I feel like you're being asked to remember that during this time, and it is only for now, that you can calm yourself. You can calm yourself. Okay? No matter what, you can calm yourself. It's your mind that's telling you that you can't, but it's wrong. Okay? So, if you need to go back to basics, whatever that might mean for you. To me, it meant literally counting my breath instead of just automatically deep breathing. I was 1, 2, 3, focus my mind, kind of like squirrel, so to speak. But I was able to do it, and I feel like that's what the message is for you here. I feel like some of you are ending a destructive time in your life, a destructive pattern. I have the Tower here. And, by the way, this is a deck, and I'm so sorry, I cannot remember the name. And my boxes, I don't keep around me, only because I'm a Virgo, and, I can't work in clutter. I just can't. Like, this is about as much as I can confine myself with things around me. Anyway, I was urged to pull this deck out, and this deck is all major arcanas, and I very seldom use it. I do use it, but very seldom. And I felt the urge to pull 4 cards. So I was looking at them before I even hit record, and the first thing I noticed is the numbers. I have the number 16 here. And then I have the World card. And then I have the Sun. And then I have Strength. But I feel Strength is separate. As in, this is what is getting me through. My inner strength. And I feel like, just to tell you that is coming to an end. It is coming to an end. We have the World card here. So, a tough chapter. Definitely a tough chapter in your life. This could have been the last, You know, I looked at the 16 and I thought, you know, for some of you, it's some type of maybe a habit or a person that you've known since you were 16. Because I feel like whatever this is, it's been with me for a long time. And it's destructive in my life. And, you know, I see the outcome is quite beautiful. You know, we have the sun with strength. And for some of you, this could certainly be Leo. Leo being represented twice here. But, you know, I see the growth and then I see the celebration. The celebration around it of the closing of that chapter. And I just feel like it's saying, Pisces, that this next chapter for you is filled with sunshine. Is the opposite of the energy you're in right now. Whatever level you're at, right? So whether this tower's already come down or it's yet to come down, just know what will pull you through, and it will pull you through. The message is very clear here that it will pull you through, that you will get through this. Not only are you going to get through it, but that chapter then ends forever. It is forever closed. So whatever destructive pattern that is, again, whether it's a substance, a person, it's forever closed. It's destructive. Okay? And what lies on the other side of that? When I let it close, I let it go. You know, I use my willpower. I use whatever tools are available to me, and they're all available to me. Call my angels. I remember what the magician told me. The high priestess. The emperor. You know, I remember the advice I've gotten along the way. And, you know, I feel also this is about, you know, because I have 2 10s and a 1, 2 10s and a 1. Not the same number, but they're popping out as in this next chapter is about being around like-minded people. Like-minded people. Because when I look at what's mirroring each other, you know, it's the strength in this tower. So it's the strength in the tower that's in battle, right? But with the World card here and the Sun, you know, and I feel like the World card and the Sun are representing, and strength are representing, especially strength, really, for me, is standing out as like all your ascended family members, just, you know, they are all there. You know, like everyone is in place. You know, prayers have been said. And prayers have been heard. And I feel like this is prayers are being answered. But I still need to call on my own willpower, my own strength, which I have it all. And maybe this is me waking up and realizing that I have it all. I can take myself from this tower directly into the sun. Right? Because when the tower comes down, it has a purpose. It's coming down for a reason. Whether you call this tower in, you know, through anxious negative, sad energy, and hence comes the Tower, or it is your beloved family member saying, you know, those who have gone before you, saying, you know, it's like they are protecting you. You know, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling that Pisces has an army around them, an army of love, you know, and through love, sometimes destruction must come. But know that it is from love. So it feels like, you know, it's source or your higher self just reminding yourself of that. That what feels like destruction around me now, the cause is coming out of unconditional love. Now, I don't mean if it's a person, the other person. I mean your family. I mean your angels, your guardian angel. It's like they're all there to move you out of this chapter into this. You know, it feels like with the sun attached to it and strength, you know, I'm a new person after that Tower. I didn't even know how proud I can be of myself. But here it is. Here I am. You know, and I just feel like giggling, and you know, I'm feeling like I'm bursting full of joy right now because I am being moved into this next chapter, this new way of being. And listen, it all came from a feeling of destruction, whether actual destruction or destruction of however it fits, okay? But this is you coming out on the other end, and never to repeat it. Think about that. And I feel like this is saying never to repeat whatever this lesson, because there is a major lesson in there. You know, I'm learning it, and when I learned it, I've learned it. My soul is satisfied. I don't need to repeat it. So, quite beautiful. Okay, so that was just a little added bonus reading, I guess. But I felt like it needed to come out, so, you know, I know you guys are going to ask, some are going to ask for the name. I didn't even show you the cards, did I? I don't know. And, you know, I'm not even sure where the boxes are at. So I apologize, but if I can find them, I will definitely leave a comment below, okay? Okay, guys, so we're doing a love reading. I'm going to do 3 cards. Doesn't matter who you love. You know, if you find yourself in this reading, then you're in this reading. You know, if it's a queen and the scenario fits, but you're a male, that's fine. You know, just means that you are, you know, you could be gay, you could be picking up on your feminine qualities and, you know, maybe being, I don't know, being more free-flowing, so to speak. It's funny because that kind of just stopped me in my tracks, because I feel like there's someone, when I said gay, that is, you know, you're ready to start You want to reveal yourself, but you're scared. You are scared. And, you know, I feel like, I feel like you need to know that there is no judgment. Zero. None. The only judgment comes from you. Okay? It's the only perception that matters. And I feel like you are ready. You know, so congratulations. And if you're not ready, you know, I feel you will be. You are thinking it over. Okay. Okay, Pisces, first card. Let go control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, so that could certainly be talking about the earlier message. But, you know, for that alone, I feel like she's looking back in a way of, that is my past. It's not my future. I'm sure there's a lot more messages around that, but, you know, we'll see. But I like here that she's looking back for that message. I do like that. And, you know, she's got a beautiful red cape on. So she's definitely healing. You know, I feel being wrapped in white is a symbol of almost like your angels, you know, wrapping you up in this beautiful, natural, healing material. You know, she's sitting on top of the world, so to speak. She's at the top of the mountain. Now, she may be at the top of the mountain in, you know, her material world. You know, I have my kingdom, so to speak. I have my career. You know, I have everything. But the one thing I don't have is love. And I feel like this is just saying, it's not in your control. You think it's in your control, so to speak. I mean, this sounds weird, but I'm going to say it because, you know, I gotta. It's weird. I don't even want to say that, but it's like money can't buy love. So I feel like maybe someone, you know, someone out there, like, that's what you do. Maybe you throw money on a potential partner. And, you know, if that's you, take a look at that. Because it's almost like, you know, what I think about, I bring about. When I think about, I bring about. For some reason, I'm thinking that nobody wants me for me, so let me throw money at it. Let me try this angle. And you're just being told, no, no, you're better than that. And you are lovable, and there is someone for you. You know, but it's definitely saying you need to let go of this and trust. Just trust. Notice how I haven't gotten a card yet? Because they don't want me in the story yet. So it's important, guys, you know. And, you know, I feel like I need to say that again, like what I think about, I bring about. And I don't want to bring anyone to me in this energy. I just don't, right? Okay, well, I think your reading is going to turn out a little different than the rest for the month, but that's okay, because, you know, and what's weird is when I was going to start your reading, especially, I did start it different, but I was going to do a completely different reading for you, and then I thought, no, you know, because what if they, you know, what if you guys want to see the romance cards? So I decided to do it, but the reading is going to turn out different anyway. I have the card to retreat. Again, you know, if I need help with something, maybe, you know, definitely within this codependency, there's help available to me. Because I feel like this card of codependency is an important energy to be aware of this month. And I feel like it because you can eliminate it. Eliminate it. Trust. Unrequited love. So for some of you, this is certainly well, this is certainly someone who has a hold on you. And I do mean a hold, you know, but, and I know you guys, not necessarily you guys, but I know on a whole, people hate when I don't put all the blame on the other person, but I can't. Well, hey, it's a codependency. Because I feel like, you know, that maybe you did have a relationship with someone and it may have been everything, it felt like everything. But for whatever the reason, you know, it's over. And, you know, with that tower earlier, I do feel like maybe you're realizing that, you know, not everyone's going to love us till the end. It's just, you know, as hard as that is, It's like sometimes the sooner we can face the hard reality, we can deal with it and we can move out of it. You know, okay, well, you know, so maybe there were some red flags, and next time I'll be more in the present moment, you know, because codependency, I'm feeling like fogginess. But, you know, this is definitely more you, Pisces, because, I mean, you know, it just is. Now, unrequited love. Another card where I kind of don't like the name. I don't like, you know, I feel there's much more to it than just, oh, okay, well, someone just doesn't feel the same way about me as I do them. No, you know, sometimes, yeah, they loved you so much, you know, but things do change. Sometimes we're just meant to move on, you know, and with the card retreat, that's what I feel like it's saying is like, the sooner I can let this go, the sooner I can realize it, face it, deal with it however I need to, I can let this go forever. And then look at this card. So here comes your real love. Walking in the door. So I spent maybe years in this energy. Maybe most of my life. You know, maybe 6 months. It doesn't matter. You know, I allowed someone else's opinion of me, so to speak, to determine whether I felt good enough or not. And, you know, it's funny because I just looked down and I thought, well, that's weird, soulmate cards there. And I know I put them like I do it. But because I'm not aware of it, and then I become aware of it, to me, it's a message to me. And I feel like what it's saying is, what it did is it took the place of unrequited love. And it covers it up, gets rid of it, right? Because it took its position. And maybe this is, you know, you actively doing that, but I know I meant to point that out to you. You know, because sometimes we look back, face it, we all do, and we all have. And we look back and think, you know, what was I doing? You know, like, could you, like, I mean, come on, there's times I think, couldn't imagine my life if I was still with so-and-so, you know? Or, you know, I can't believe I cried for 6 months over so-and-so, you know? Look at me now. Like, I didn't know what love was, but now I do. Now I have a soulmate who's here to show me. Because you know, again, it's that tower, right? So it's like that tower saying, maybe it feels like it's unrequited love. Maybe that's the lesson, like you have to learn to move on anyway. Got to move on anyway. What choice do you have, really? And I think another thing is to remember, because one is codependent, right? And one has moved on, so to speak. Doesn't mean that you are completely out of their heart. You know, every relationship happens for a reason. And, you know, well, no, I was going to say, I hope, for my hope for you would be, and see now I'm taking my intuition out, but my hope would be that the soulmate would come in, while you're still in this energy and help heal you. But I'm not feeling that, I'm hoping it. Doesn't mean it won't happen. But I feel if I remember the cards earlier, and I should have kept them out, but I remember them. I know that tower had to happen. And again, it had to happen because it didn't have to happen. Let me take that back. It didn't have to happen. You could spend your whole life like this. But your loved ones don't want to see that happen. Because they know the soulmate is ahead. And maybe they're trying to tell you that. Maybe through signs and signals. And, check your moon and rising this month because, I was getting some just strange things. Even with your reading, the way I began your reading. And what's mirroring the soulmate? Trust. What else? What else? Both cards are together. So, it's like, which energy do you want? Because the tower, again, though, just feels destructive. Look what it's bringing you. And it told you that earlier, too. Look what it's bringing you. Look what you're bringing yourself. Because let's not forget, you had the Strength card. And it was through your willpower, through your understanding, through your clarity. Through you maybe just being like, you know what, I just don't give a shit anymore. Like, this is bullshit. I'm just stopping. I'm letting go of control issues. This guy comes back, this girl comes back, great. If not, whatever. Maybe I'm taking a different approach here. But this is the basis. This is what I need to remember. This could also represent the breath. The counting of the breath. Every time I start to doubt, I'm going to count my breath. Literally. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. However you do it. And maybe that's what put you back into this place of trust. Of knowing. How could it not speed up the process? Your earlier urgent cards that wanted to come out said that this next chapter is filled with sunlight and, stars, picnics and laughter, understanding, conversation, making love, synchronicities, reading each other's minds. This is what your next chapter has on it. It's only asking me one thing, two things. It's asking me to be aware of this energy. I need to be aware of it. I can't, if I'm not aware, I can't change it. I'm not judging it. I'm just becoming aware of it. And maybe I'm looking at it and thinking it out a little bit deeper. Like, truly, why have I spent so much energy in this, which clearly has kept you in this tower energy? You know, it's almost like, okay, just bring it down already, tower, right? Just bring it all down. And I'm not even allowing that here. I'm making the tower continue to burn, and slowly, piece by piece, it's falling apart. You know exactly what I mean. I know you do. So I have to be aware of that. It's almost like I'm bringing my own tower down. And for some of you, you may feel like this was the love of my life. This is the love of my life. I know it. I know it. Well, with the love of your life, leave you in that state. Would the love of your life not pick up on your energy the way the real love of your life would? This person would know. If you're feeling down, they'll be on the phone if they're not around you. What's going on? Are you okay? You know, everything okay? And sometimes we need to look at things through black and white. No in between. Okay, they're not interested. I tried. I hung in there. You know, it is making me live within this hell, and I'm tired of it. I'm aware of it, and I'm starting to realize that I spent way too long allowing myself to stay in that energy. And, you know, I have to tell you, someone told me that. I had a reading done, and someone told me that. And, you know, it's weird because the first thing that happened is I got a little defensive, like, I don't think so. Like, you know, I give it everything I had and it didn't work. So I walk away, you know, brokenhearted, but feeling like I tried. And then I really thought about it. And I thought, she's exactly right. She is exactly right. I put myself last. And that's what I feel, Pisces, you're doing right now. You're putting yourself last over someone or even something that is not even worth your time. So you have like the four corners telling you, I have to like let this go. And this is a card of trusting in destiny, right? Because I need to allow the universe to flow the way it's meant to flow. And I'm jumping on board, right? I'm riding that wave because next I'm just being told to trust this flow, to really trust the flow. And when I start to get doubtful, maybe I reground myself in whatever way I need to. And look at this, you know, got the soulmate under the retreat card. And the image clearly shows this woman in a wedding dress, right? I always feel like this is her father walking her down. Not walking her down, but they're just going for, they're talking about life and love. How to love. You know, it's like he's giving you fatherly advice. Maybe you're seeking wisdom as you ground yourself. You know, this could certainly be you meditating. And if your father or even your grandfather has passed, like the wisdom. This is coming from a place of unconditional, right? Because I feel like they've already passed here. Yet they're giving you wisdom. You know, you are walking on this path. And, I mean, look at the sunshine. And what did your earlier spread promise you? That when this next chapter begins, it's filled with sunshine. Okay, let's put some crystal vision on. Make sure you can see real good. You know, I mean, just real quick, whoever you're pining over, and I know, I shouldn't say pining, you know, I mean, I've done it. We've all done it. But, you know, after you come out of it, you are aware, like, because we've all done it. And if we haven't, then some life you will experience it, you know, because your soul seeks out that type of experience to learn things. And I feel for some of you, this person could have certainly been quite the flirt, you know, quite the flirt. And maybe you took a hit in your self-confidence too. But, you know, it's I wanted to say, it's like, man, let the next person have them. Because what you got coming, you can't even compare. You know, I'm looking at your spread and I'm like, okay, well, what cards do I want to clarify? And I'm thinking, it's like, I don't know. Because I just don't feel like there's anything I need to clarify. You know, short and sweet. You know, I want to pick up the spread because I feel like it's over, and this unrequited love, like, it's bothering me that it's even on the table for some reason. So I was like, I just want to cover it up. And I think I want to keep trust out. And, you know, I'm sorry if you don't like my way of reading. I truly go by my intuition. And I don't doubt it. You know, very, very seldom should I say that. But I do it to really try to bring you as much clarity as I can. So I have the Eight of Swords. And I feel like for many of you, that's the energy you're in right now. And I'm feeling this in many different ways. Beautiful. Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's just been forever, you know. Maybe you've been waiting for love for 8 years. But with the ace mirroring, it's like, ta-ta. Seven of Swords. Six of Wands. Beautiful. You know, I feel that very deeply, that victory. Whatever this victory is over the Seven of Wands, I'm sorry, over the Seven of Swords. Because, you know, whether someone's coming from their lower energy or it's me in my lower energy, it's a tough energy. You know, it's just a tough energy. It's a tough energy. And I feel like this victory is major. And again, with the Knight of Pentacles attached to this, you know, it's a long time coming. It's a long time coming. And those that the codependency card talked about, it's the same thing, you know. It's like I may have been this way for most of my life. You know, trapping myself. Because the Ace of Swords, you know, I'm trapped. I'm not even trapped. I think that I'm trapped, but I'm not trapped. And I know that I'm not. You know what I mean? So I'm telling myself that I'm trapped, but my inner being is saying, no, you're not. You're not trapped. You know, you're free, always. But you're not, well, I mean, it's like you're seeing it, but you're not seeing it. You're seeing it, you're aware of it, but you're not, maybe, I don't know. You know, I feel like for some of you, it's just like, I just want to go back to old way of being, you know? Like where I don't know, I can trust people around me. I don't have to think about it. I feel it. And maybe that's what it's telling you, with trust so close to it. You know, it's like, you can do that. You can feel your way out of this. You truly can, you know, and it's like the Ace of Swords is here to almost like cut you free. Take those chains away. Well, they're not chains. They're ribbon. Think about that. The ribbon. If you're going to chain yourself up, you know, you were going to trap yourself. And that's truly where you wanted to be. You would have used chains. But you're using ribbons. Because it's almost like you want to be saved from this energy, right? Like, you want the soulmate to save you. And that's not going to happen, so to speak. Because I feel this is energy you put yourself in, and, you know, boy, I feel like I'm being harsh this month, and I don't mean to be, but I feel like I have to say what I'm feeling, and it's like I put myself in this energy, and I just, you know, I can't blame other people for that. So, you know, it's coming to awareness of that. And then the universe giving you this Eight of Swords, saying, use it in whichever way you need to free yourself. You know? Whatever you have to tell your mind, it's like, you know, it's like, here's the mighty sword. Use it. Use it wisely. Down to Nine of Pentacles. You know, first off, I feel like what this is telling you, it's like when you know, aren't we all tired of having readings where it's saying we gotta let go, we gotta let go, we gotta let go, but we just do. That's just life. We gotta let it go. We don't have to. We can carry it around, but then our life kind of stands still. And, you know, I can see with the page up here, that's not what you want. You know, let's just look to the coloring alone. It's like I am feeling ill here. I'm not taking care of myself. You know, I'm not eating right. I'm not sleeping. And the page, I mean, just look how healthy she looks. Relaxed. And the spread's telling you that, like, you know, male, female, you can move yourself out of this energy, into this energy. And I don't know, it feels like a fun energy. And maybe what it's saying is, you know, we just need to spend a little time alone to come to this energy, to feel like this again. We need to figure out what these swords are. And why they're still affecting our lives. Because remember, the Tower said. So, you know, I'm almost looking at the Tower now as like an opportunity. Like, yes, please, bring it in. Bring it in. Let me move on to this. So the Knight of Pentacles mirroring the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy here. You know, for some of you, you know, this could talk about this Seven of Swords as somebody that, you know, you left, that you separated from, you divorced, you're starting over. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords there, it's like you're going to do very well. This is also beautiful energy with the Six of Wands and Nine of Pentacles of self-employment. Going after it. The Ace of Swords. Go for it. For some of you, you could certainly use, like, you know, if the energy of the Seven of Swords right now is you, like, remembering the way I used to be. You know, like, way back when. Remembering, or it's almost like I'm taking what's ever in this Seven of Swords, this heavy energy, and maybe I've been writing a book about it. Or a movie. Like or a song. You know, a poem. Like, I'm taking the hard lessons of the Seven of Swords. And remember, I said that before about this is, you know, on either end, it's a hard energy. And I'm doing something with it that, you know, it looks like it's almost guaranteeing you success. But it's something that you're passionate about. And, you know, it may have been something that's a long time coming. Something you've been working on for, you know, a while here. But it's like, almost like, here's your purpose. You know, let's take our hardships and, you know, find a way. It's like, you know, find a way to tell our story to help others. But for some of you, it's like, you know, you can make a good living off of it too, but not off of it, doing it. I shouldn't have said off of it. Because you're sincere. You know, you are sincere. You have walked that path. And there's no better teacher than someone who has walked in your shoes. So that's kind of beautiful. You know, and let's remember earlier too, I know, you know, it's like I gave the Seven of Swords a bad rap. And I feel like earlier the people are talking to, he deserved it. You know, but this could certainly be someone changing their ways. And it took a long time. You know, and it's like a journey that had to be done alone. That the Emperor, the card of Aries, the Magician. Look at this. Major Arcanas and the Queen of Cups. I mean, what beautiful energy. You know, the Magician looking right up at the soulmate. It's the card of being ready. You're ready to take this new journey. You know, you're feeling strong. Yeah, this may not have come in yet. You know, I do have the Knight of Pentacles, but this is the possibility of not just feeling strong, but also feeling loving. I'm like in balance here. I am in balance. You know, I am strong within my foundation. And my heart is open here. My heart is open. And now I am ready to enter into like the journey of the soulmate. Of the real love. Wow. And, you know, bottom line is, you do get this energy back. This zest for life back. You know, the Magician's telling us that. And I feel like this may, you know, you may get this back. Well, I'm hoping you're getting it back before your soulmate comes in. Because, I feel like your energy is much more balanced. So, the time that I had to spend alone was well worth it. It was well worth it. For bringing in what was rightfully mine. What has been there all along. But I'm ready for it now. I'm balanced. And Knight of Pentacles, I've been waiting. I've been, maybe within this Knight of Pentacles energy, you know, I have been working on myself. Because I'm, you know, I'm very strong here. I'm wise here also. You know, I've learned my lessons. I'm the Emperor. I'm the Emperor, damn it. You know? I'm the Emperor. But yet I'm the Queen of Cups. At the same time. You know, with the energy of the Page of Pentacles. just want to take one card on the Eight of Swords. And I think that's it, unless anything else wants to come out, but I think that's it. Maybe I'm not meant to. Yeah, I mean, I do have the Magician down here. I mean, need I say more? Pisces. Just feel the energy of that. The release of my burdens. I mean, you know, think about the cards in the beginning of your reading. It's like Spirit keeps showing you over and over that if you figure this out and get yourself out of it, you begin this new chapter. And again, you're being reminded of the beauty and the love. And again, it comes from you. It comes from you. So I feel like saying, you know, if you're in the middle of the tower right now, you can make that decision at any time. Doesn't matter where you're at that tower. You can make that decision immediately. Immediately. And say, no. I'm done. I am done with this chapter. Close the door. Bring in the divine. Bring in the sunshine. You know, oh, and by the way, bring in my love. I'm going to leave it there. They're together in this card. You know, and I feel like whatever your situation is, because that's what it's telling you, this situation, whatever it is, it's calling for you to have faith. You know, no matter what has you in this energy, it's telling you, have faith. Remember that you had the Strength card. I don't know, guys. Your reading is unique. It's not like any of the others this month. So, you know, I feel that, I do feel like it's going to be a lot of messages, even though it feels like a shorter video. But I feel like there's some really important messages in here for you guys. And for me. So, you know, I'm always thankful. And I'm thankful for you guys. I hope the messages came across okay. They just seemed important. So I hope those who need to hear them, hear them. And please use your intuition. Use your intuition. Okay? But I feel like there's a lot of you in that tower. So doesn't matter what the situation. It's how I'm going to handle it. Okay. I love you guys. Have a beautiful month, Pisces. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.